Hello, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So, when you get in, go ahead and let us know that you're here so we see some people.
Say hi to us. Tell us where you're from if you're new.
Oh, we like to see new people.
We like new people.
Oh, there's Jean. There's Laura. So
hi,
hello,
Jean. Hi,
hello,
Laura.
hello. There's Madison. Hi, Judy. Hi, Cindy. So come on in. We'll wait till a few more people get in here. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing. Well, hello, Kristen LaFrenzo.
Hey, I hear you got a bunny rabbit suit. And you bring colorful pictures of baskets of paper.
Yes, she did. Hi, Jean. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Angie.
So, everybody.
Hi, Beth Ann from Philadelphia.
Hi, France. She's in Indiana, it says.
Whoa, hi, France.
So, let's get going. We got quite a few things here. I don't have as many announcements. I'm going to trim down some of these because they're getting kind of terribly old for me to repeat some of them. But I do want to make mention that for the 4 free stencils for the Paper Pumpkin Kit, tonight's the last night.
Tonight's the night.
To sign up for that.
Mountain time.
What is your voice thing?
I don't know.
Okay. The butterfly bouquet. Okay, so I just have to say this is probably one of my favorite butterfly sets in a long time. I really like it. Let me just tell you about this.
Hi, Colton.
Hi, Colton.
Hi, Gracie.
It comes with... Hi, Karen. I know when you say hi, Gracie, that's Karen.
Yep.
It comes with the stamp set, and then it has 2 sets of dies and a few like background dies or accent dies with it. You can get this paper. This paper is a limited time collection, so it's only while supplies last. Now, I like this so much that I ended up buying 2 stamp sets. Hopefully, I'll get that other one.
That's
Yes, because this one comes hooked together, and I wanted one unhooked so that if I wanted
to make individual butterflies.
Yes, that's right. Now you do save 10% when you buy the set together. It also has this natural birch colored texture sheets that you can get. There's specialty paper with that. So absolutely wonderful. Love it. But on top of it, now this is a limited time.
That's that kit that you have.
Yes, I have a card kit to go. This will be 4 cards of 4 designs, 2 cards each. So you get a beautiful kit. And it, depending on which choice that you choose, I'm also selling just the PDF if you need that. But it's an early release from the upcoming catalog. This whole thing is. So I'm loving that.
Oh, for the new catalog in June?
Yes, in June.
Mm-hmm.
So it is an early release for that. But this kit is using this new DSP. It's specifically just to this. You can't use it with anything else. But I am pretty excited about that.
Well, that's good.
And then guess what? My stamp packs.
Stamp packs, all right.
These have been going pretty well.
I've heard they've been going like hotcakes.
Yes. So I'm going to be testing something out for the next 3 months. I've put some thought into it. So it's a free stamp pack. So every $70 order using the current host code, right now this is the current host code, you're going to get a set of pre-cut cardstock that you can use to make 5 different cards for any occasion, but they're going to be like a set. So let me just show you.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to have the DSP this month. It's the Fine Art Floral. I'm going to have the DSP, all the mats, all the different things that you need to go with it, even a little pictured instructions in here, all the different card stocks for you. And this is just yours free from me for every $70 purchase using this host code. Now, let me say right now, if you spend more than $70 and you don't use the host code because you put in a great big order, you're going to get one too. So it's not just the $70, but at least $70 orders. So,
well, that's cool.
Any questions, you think?
Not
Have you
yet.
seen any? Okay. If you guys have any questions, let me know. So, let's get started with some cards that I got. So
remember to share.
Oh yes, thank you. Please share the video so that you can get into next week's drawing.
Hi,
so
Lucy Uhas?
Who?
Lucy Uhas?
Uhas? Lucy Uhas?
Yeah. Tell us where you're from, Lucy.
So, while he's talking to you guys, let me go back. This came as a donation from Marcia. Marcia's a customer of mine, and I absolutely love this.
This
of course,
is a beautiful card,
this
Marcia.
is one of my favorite stamp sets. In fact, this is, there's no sentiments in the butterfly one, so I added the Happy Thoughts stamp set for the sentiments in my butterfly one class, and so she used that here. But look at that, she decorated an envelope for it to go in, and then she decorated the inside. I think this is so cute. This is a great donation. I really appreciate it.
Lucy's from Bailey, Colorado.
Oh, Colorado. My family's from Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where Bailey is though, Lucy, so Mom was born in Colorado Springs. Is it close to that? Okay.
Hi, Rhode Island.
Next, I have a card that one of my downline did with this new butterfly set that I was telling you about. Isn't this just cute as can be? But she used that outside layer of the card stock. If you guys remember.
Oh, wow.
This outside layer, she used them and fit them in here so that it didn't go to waste. Isn't that cute? I love this so much. I'm going to have to case this. This is France, of course.
France? Wow.
I'm casing this France. Love it. This is also from France. She used the Dragonfly Garden. Look at this. It's so pretty. She always does such beautiful work. And a matching envelope. Mm-hmm. This is from Kristen Wenzel, or as Bill calls her, LaFrenzo. Long story. Yep. Anyway, she did use the butterfly dragon, and she used the Forever Fern set. But look at this.
It's awesome.
So cute. My downline had a
challenge.
A challenge, yeah. Okay, this is from Angie Lawrence. Yeah. And this is the Circle, I want to say Circle Circus, but that was like 10 years ago. Circle Celebration maybe or something. Yeah. Anyway, I really love this. We had a card challenge at one point, so she killed 2 birds with 1 stone. She did the color challenge and then the card challenge, and I love how you did this. This is so great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Colton help.
Colton helped, huh?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Did Colton help? Okay, should we get going with the
sure
card
can.
demonstration?
There we go.
So thank you guys so much for sending me the cards and stuff. Tonight I'm going to do something that I haven't demonstrated before, and we're going to do a little bit of work on the Stamparatus. You like that, Bill?
The Stamparatus. It's a tool.
It is a tool.
More tools. Hi, Mary Ellen.
Hi, Mary Ellen. You like saying that, don't you? A tool. If it's a
tool.
He was asking me about a blender pen today, and he's like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's just a pen. It's not." He was like disappointed that it didn't come motorized. Okay, so we're gonna make a card with the delicate petals, and this is a die and a stamp set, and this has multi-functions. So I think. I'm wondering if I'll show them after we make the card. I'll make the card first. But when you purchase them together, you do get a 10% discount. So I always like to do that when I can. This die set though, and I'm going to show you some things after I do this card demonstration. So we're using a lot of fun images tonight. Let's get the card pack out.
There we go.
I know. I'm going to pull it off over to the side so I can pull things out as I need them.
Okay. I'm
going to start off with a Coastal Cabana card base. I'm going to have you hand that to me in just a minute.
Holding the Stamparatus.
So I'm just going to fold this in half. I chose this color because I was wanting to do some springy colors and some bright colors. We are actually, or we were, I don't know if we still are, in a tornado watch.
Warning.
Watch. Yeah, not warning.
I think it's going to end here because it's moving.
It's moving out of the area. Okay. So now I'm going to start with that. You can hand it back. I just wanted it out of my way for a minute. So if you haven't seen our Stamparatus, this thing is pretty awesome. Oops,
it is.
got my stamp stuck.
Down.
So it comes with a couple of really heavy duty magnets. I have put, some people put washi tape, but I find washi tape rips on me after a while. So this is duct tape. It has...
Have to pull the magnets up?
Yeah, it's just easier because they stick pretty good. So I also have the deluxe version of the foam mat because the Delicate Petals is a photopolymer stamp and it has a surface that I can wash clean. It does come without this. Look at that.
Wow.
I know. So, but when you're using something, it does come with a mat.
Strong magnet.
It is. You don't want to get them together or it's heck to pull them apart.
I remember you doing that once.
So I have a little bit of Stampin' Seal on here that I kind of make it so it's not as tacky. Some people like to use it up in the corner, and you would think that that would be a really good thing to do, except for I don't always necessarily get the image that I want on the corner. I really like to tend to use it, if you've never used one of these before, kind of down off to the bottom side because I think I get a better stamped image. So I'm going to put this down here. And I'm going to use, what the image that I chose is this.
Ooh.
I don't know what you'd call it. It's
like a flowery.
It's a circle kind of, yeah. Well, I'm going to use this and make a doily out of it, is what I want to do.
They want to know what I'm on.
Yeah.
In New Zealand, they're wanting to know.
I tell
Hi, New Zealand.
I tell you what, he wakes up happy every day. I am very blessed and I know it. So I want to go, I've got a 5.5-inch piece of cardstock here. And actually, I'm going to turn this around so it's open this way. I want to put a background image when Bill decides to get his lungs back.
Yeah, no kidding.
No COVID here, just so you know. He's just laughing. And I want to put the image side down that I'm going to stamp down on it. And I want to put it kind of about halfway through here. So let me see. I'm thinking.
Some of them like the middle.
The middle? Mm-hmm. And it's all personal preference, really, because I've seen people stamp here just fine. But I like mine right off to the edge. So I'm going to put it down there and then I'm going to pick it up. It does come with 2 plates so that you can do stamping and you can pull it out and do the other side. What I mean by that is if you have another image on this side and you're stamping a lot, you can do it like that.
Oh.
Did you know that, Bill?
I did not.
Okay. You can also step down an image if you have the same image that you want to be even.
Ooh, walk it down the page.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That'd be like an ombre.
Well, I suppose if you stamped it off, it would be, yeah. But I
bit
love
of
how you say that under your breath when you're not sure.
I asked if that could be an ombre. It could be.
It could be. So if you, yeah. So I'm going to use the same color ink, and I have it just lined up here with the edges. And so on this side, because it's the 2 sheets of paper, it kind of comes up a little bit more. Maybe I'll go this way. Okay, and I'm going to ink it up. Am I in the camera?
You are, right dead center.
So I'm going to ink it up and press it down. What I love about these stamp positioning tools is if I'm not happy with that image, I can just ink it up again.
Ooh, so it get darker?
Yep.
Awesome.
Isn't that great? And you don't have to worry. I got some of that ink pad on here, but the stamp stops it from pressing down. So awesome.
There you
go. Okay, so we're going to take that off. There we go. There's that image. So now I'm going to take the same thing and I'm going to go to this side. Put it in the same place.
I see what you're doing.
Do you? Do you
You're
have
gonna make a circle with them, aren't you?
Listen to you. Way to give it away, buddy.
Oh, well.
So
I saw what you were doing. I figured it out.
Yeah, you did. You're good. So now I'm going to do this side. And I see how this is darker and this isn't? It's really easy. Ink it up again.
I like that.
Do you?
That's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, you like tools, don't you?
Tools.
Okay, so now I've got the 2 images there. So I can do background stamping with this. And I love it. So I'm going to take out the stamp chamois. And I like to keep mine in one of our stamp cases because it keeps it from molding. It will dry out because it's not perfectly 100% seal. But it does keep it from mold. At least I have never had one mold. I know I've heard some people say they've had a mold. And I always wonder what they've kept it in. So I'm going to clean that and that off because I'm going to move this, Bill. I'm going to leave this on here.
This bundle?
Yes.
Is it in the, what catalogs is it?
It's in the current mini catalog. So
okay.
In fact, it's on page 57, you guys. So now I'm going to fix it where I want it to stamp. Pick it up. Okay.
Now, are you going to have to move that every time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have got a little
dog hair.
Gosh dang it. Everything in my life has dog hair on it.
It's because we love Izzy so much.
She is a very big factor in our life, isn't she?
For being 9 pounds.
9 pounds? I think she's heffed up over COVID.
No, she has.
Yes, she has.
No.
Okay. So again, if you don't like it, what's really awesome is it's in that same position. So can you see what I'm doing, you guys? I'm creating...
Making a background there.
I am. Taking this off. And I'm going to place this in here. And it's okay. Now, if I wasn't going to cover this, but don't get, I mean, you can get pretty close to where you want it to be. Since I'm going to start moving a little faster now that I think people get what I'm doing.
If people want a catalog, they just ask you for one?
Yes. If you need a catalog and you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you'd like me to be your demonstrator, just send me a message right here on Facebook and I'll probably get it out in the mail tomorrow or Friday.
Yeah. Sherry is asking.
You betcha. It is, if you want to take a look at this too and everything on. So now I'm going to just stop this for a minute and pull this off. You could just stop right there. If you had something, now imagine this. I'm going to turn this another way. If you had like maybe a teacup or something, you could do like a half kind of a doily look. But I am going to go ahead and just go on to the next piece.
Oh, wow. Hey, you know what's also awesome?
What's that?
You have your Piccadilly Perks.
Oh, yes. I do have a perks plan, so I do reward people for being loyal customers to me. For every $35 purchase per order, you get a perks reward. So if you do $70, you get 2 perks rewards. So if you do $70, you get my stamp pack and 2 perks rewards,
there
Bill.
You go. That's quite a bit there for $70.
And after you get 10 of my perks, then you get a free $25 shopping spree on me.
So you mean after they spell out Piccadilly?
Yep, spell out the name Piccadilly. If you're not familiar, if you're new to me tonight, if you'd go ahead and like me on Facebook, I sure would appreciate it.
That's right. And we also have a YouTube channel.
I like this we business that you got going on. We have a YouTube channel.
Well, we do. And I'm here with you.
Okay. It's so funny. You're funny. Where's Jean Shoot? She's going to laugh at that.
She is. But she's looking for the set.
Oh, yeah. I think it's on page 57.
Yeah, she says she found it.
Yeah.
She says there's a lot of beautiful sentiments in it.
Well, I'm going to show you some other things that this set does here at the end. I was debating whether to show you at the beginning, but I'm going to show you at the end because I'm going to probably do some more demonstrations. I've had a few people ask me about the stamp positioning tool, the Stamparatus, so I definitely wanted to do something with the Stamparatus. Okay.
Yeah. I like it.
I think you are on something. New Zealand's right.
No. It's the end of the day.
Okay, I'm going to pull this up so you can see. I've got
word counts in.
Your word counts are off, aren't they? I'm going to hand that back to you. Okay. So it makes this pretty, and like I said, I'm going to be covering some of this up, so I'm just using it as a background if you wanted to really take some time and line things up. And if I didn't have a camera right here, I probably would have done that. But I've got a beautiful background that's centered. And the way I found center on this is, I was trying to tell you, but you kind of interrupted me. It was a 5.5, so I found the middle, and that's how I knew to line up from side to side. Okay, I'm going to hand that back to you. Now we're going to set this aside for a moment, and I'm going to bring out Magenta Madness.
Ooh,
beautiful,
like
right?
Nice combination.
Nice combination. Okay, we're going to open this up, and where is my card pack? I am going to have to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat for this. What are you laughing about?
They say it looks like a pizza, and some of them are hungry.
A doily type pizza. It's kind of, it's not really a doily. I don't know what it is, but it comes off like that kind of. It's circles. So I'm going to use the image. Pull this out. I'm going to use this image, and I'm going to show you, if you don't have a lot of blends or coloring tools, or you're brand new, how you can give an effect to this. So we're going to stamp it in this color.
Could be a pie too.
A pie, yeah. This is a bright color. I love bright colors. So I'm going to stamp it here. And I'm going to stamp it here, because we want two.
Hi, Brina.
Hi, Brina. Brina's got some cute little girls. Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, for now.
Oh, I thought you used your Stampin' Petals on that one.
No, not on this one. Okay, I just want to show you guys this image before we start. Now, I'm going to have to stand, Bill, so before we start here. So let's see if I can get that to focus in. Does it show very well?
Yeah.
Is it? Because it looks blurry on my thing.
Focusing. Your camera's focusing. Take it down a little bit. Down. There you go. Right there. That's better.
Okay. So you can see the lines that Stampin' Up! Put into the image. All right. Let me go and grab my blender pen here.
It's another tool.
Yeah, it's just not electric, Bill, but it is a tool. He likes the ones that are power operated.
You don't have any of those in here.
I have a computer that takes
computer.
power.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so if you don't have a whole lot of blending tools, but you want a color, stamp in a colored ink, take a blender pen, and just take the blender pen. It's not water in these. I don't know what it is, but it will start smearing some of the color around. And I'm going to leave some white spots. I'm just...
Kind of awesome.
You like that? I
Yeah.
see you leaning in to look.
I am. I'm watching you do it.
Yeah.
Where do you keep that pen? Up
I
there.
keep it up there, yeah. Why, you going to
I don't
come...
know.
Maybe you're going to make me a card with a
Maybe.
blender pen? Since coloring with blends is not your thing? So...
Hey now.
He took offense to that, you guys. Well, when I first started stamping with him, he was so, when we were dating, he was so gentle. And then for some reason, all of a sudden, he... So, okay.
Hulk hands.
Hulk hands, that's right. He does stamp, though, with me from time to time. He used to make our Christmas cards.
Well, we didn't do any last year.
Hello? Ask half of the people on here, because I sent them all Christmas cards. You didn't do it.
I didn't do them, man.
You need to get in on it this year. He sometimes will cut the bases and fold them for me. So if you've ever gotten a Christmas card from me that has a cockeye base, you know who did it.
I'm not that bad.
Sometimes he is. You've gotten better over the years. Okay. So I'm going to pull out the ones that I already have done to save some time, because I'm going to die cut these also so that you can see what happens then. Now you tell me. So now I've pulled this color out with this blender pen and die cut it.
How long does it have to dry?
It's dry. I can cut it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit wet. Now, here's one thing that I do want you to know. You want to pull the color just so that it, I'm hoping they can see this, just so that it kind of comes out from the edges and you're leaving some white, but you don't want to sit and rub because it will pill up. And yeah, it will pill up. You just want it to have, so it's a little bit more color than what just came with the stamp. So it looks like a little bit more than this. Okay. So I've got two that I've pre-cut, and then I'm going to use, I'll just use the back side of this because I've got these pre-cut too. So I used Granny Apple Green, and I want to give you a little tip on this. You can do the same thing with the leaves. Set your little leaves far enough apart so that you can cut them at the same time, okay? And you can do the exact same thing with the blender pen and just get some color into those. And so I'll show you one with and one without, and you can see.
So how do you clean that?
To clean it, good question, is you just do this until it runs clear again.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Good question, Bill. So here is, and tell me where the right level is. This is one colored with the blender pen and one without, so you can kind of see the difference.
Oh yeah, I like that blender one.
Okay. All right. So the reason why I have them far enough away, let me pull this out, is so that I can put the die cut around each and get them cut out like so. So I've went ahead, because I did not want to make you guys have to sit here and watch me die cut all of these little pieces. So let's start doing a little bit of this. I'll put that away. And
so how many can you cut out at a time?
well, there's two dies
Okay.
in the set, so you can cut out the two. These are two different sizes, so you can cut out two at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, but good question. I'm going to hand that off to you.
Well, because I noticed you have quite a few there. That's why I was like, how many?
Well, that's why I ran it through 3 times. But what I did really is I ran 2 of those and this. I try to maximize my die cutting time.
There you go.
So I'm going to take a piece of smoky slate, and I'm just going to use for the sentiment on this. This is a 3.5-inch cut scrap of smoky slate that I have, and I'm going to put the sentiment in. I'm using my favorite, which is the Memento.
Oh, Memento.
Yeah, it's Tuxedo Black, but it's the Memento ink.
Okay.
And I have the I'm So Happy You're My Friend. And so what I love about these stamps is the ability to see through the photopolymer and stamp it the way I want to. So I'm going to hand that to you. And then I'm just going to pull out a little cutter here. So I have just my sentiment now on this 3.5 by about probably a 1/2 inch. It's just a little bit bigger. It's a smidge bigger than a 1/2
What's that
inch.
gray again?
This is Smoky Slate.
Smoky Slate.
Okay, so let's bring in our background here and let's start building. I'm going to use a piece of this, it is the Magenta Madness, and I think this is a 1/2 inch, let's see. Yeah, 1/4 inch piece. And because of it being a 1/4 inch, normally I just run my snail down, It's not called snail anymore. Stampin'. I gotta look at it. Stampin' Seal, but this is wider, so I'm going to use a piece of, and actually sometimes on ribbon I really like this better, a piece of tear and tape. This stuff is really cool because you literally tear it off. This is my favorite little demonstration. Let's see, I think I'm going to just do it, I'll do it center. We're going to do this center. Okay.
Oh, this is where you take your little tool and rub it off the back.
And if you just go in the center to lift, you have no problems.
Wow.
I know. Okay, so then I want a piece of this ribbon, just a little. Just a little.
Ribbon.
I do too. I love it with this color. Does this just not say springy, summery, fun? You know what I don't like? Well, I'm going to go with it. Okay, so I'm just going to put a piece down just for a little bit of color. And then I'm going to run with my sentiment here. We're going to need...
Using the large ones?
I am.
Okay.
You know me.
Okay. No, I didn't realize your paper was wide enough for the larger ones.
Yep. So I'm going to put a few dimensionals here on the back.
No bridge in there.
No bridge. That's right. So we're going to go, we'll go on the upside here a little bit higher than this. More dimensionals. We're going to take our pieces, and you can even see where I screwed up Stampin', so I just used the back side.
A bunch of new people have jumped on. Welcome.
Yes.
From
Tell us.
Indiana and Nebraska and
those are Nebraskas. We love the Midwest here.
The stamp set, Delicate Petals.
Are you answering?
Somebody's asking.
Oh, you start handing it to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
It's
called Delicate
Delicate
Petals.
Petals, and it's in the book.
It's in the catalog on page 57, and I can put it here while I'm working for you to see it. Okay, so I'm going to take this. We're going to figure out what I'll do, a little bit under and a little bit over. Okay, and then we'll do this one.
Well, hello, Iowa.
We've got someone from Iowa?
Well, that's what they said. Oh, it's Jean. It's Jean. It's Mom.
Oh.
And hello, Wisconsin.
Go Packers. Okay, so now I've got that set on there. So I've just got this background showing. Now let's add some, and I'm going to pull some of these little leaves. Like I said, this is, I'm going to go 1, 2, we'll take a few out here and just start hooking them on. This is probably not my everyday when I'm making a pack of cards, because this one takes a little longer. This is kind of my, when I want something special. I can see this being kind of a wedding card. You could do it in wedding colors.
Hello, Alberta, Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been to Alberta. Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah, on your way to Alaska.
Yeah, best drive of my life was through Alberta, British Columbia. Yeah. So I've got a bigger one and a smaller one. I'm going to stick right there. And then let's do one of the bigger ones there. You got more questions, do you?
One more question.
Go ahead.
There are some dies that come in the set that are rectangular. What do they do?
Dies that come in the set that are rectangular. Not in this set. There are no rectangular dies in this set.
Yeah, I don't know.
So the Delicate Petals. I'm going to show you some of the more of the stuff in this set. So let me see here.
West Virginia.
All right.
Wow.
Little East Coast. Okay, isn't it pretty? I think it's pretty.
West Virginia's not East Coast. It's in the Cumberland.
The Cumberland. That's east to me. So, okay. Let's throw like some of these medium, and we'll do some of the smaller ones and the smaller one here in the center. Now, the way I was taught, I'm using some of our pearls, is that you should always put odd numbers on your card. So since I wanted them in the center of the flowers and there's 4, I'm going to do 7. I have no idea what's correct, but they say that, actually I worked at a party planning place, and they said that they had us take trainings, and they said that this was what was most pleasing to the eye.
Aussie from Rockingham. Rockinghampton.
Bill is totally
That's right, I'm not
obsessed with
I'm seeing where everybody's from. This is great. We even got one from Waterloo here.
Wow.
Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, so that's the card. Now let me show you some other things that I'm going to be demonstrating later on, but this stamp set has so many uses. So I don't have demonstrations for everything, but I did go ahead and take this to do some blends work. This is our alcohol-based markers. So I used on this the Bermuda Bay set, doing the darker, and then I used a little bit of the lighter, and it blends up really good. So I'm going to just flip this on this side so you can kind of see. It's very intense and very beautiful. I liked it anyway. So if you do have some blends, this would be a cute one for your blends. It also has these dies that are in here, and these got me really excited when I saw them in the catalog. So these dies, I've cut some out because we're just going to show you real quick. These cut out, they're stitched. They have
oh, wow.
some, yeah, isn't that pretty? Now this color that I used, I just wanted something bright. So let me move this aside here.
You're making a layered flower.
You know me, I haven't even done it. I'm going to take my bone folder and just do a layered flower like Bill said.
Wow,
with it.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. He tells everybody he's the star of the show. So
I'm just the sidekick.
You are the sidekick. Okay, so I'm going to stick some liquid glue. Preferably don't do that much. It kind of got a little crazy on me.
Did you bill it?
I did. Okay, and then when you put it together, now, can you imagine? Let me show you the card base size. I mean, a few of these on your card would be very, very pretty for something really quick and simple. So it has that. So it's got where you can do blends. It's got this. And then besides just some of the pretty sentiments, but let me show you the stamp set. You can also...
I'm not the court jester.
Who said that?
Cindy.
So it also has these beautiful petals, which I've done some stamping with, that you can make your own. And let me pull out this in the catalog. That's why I knew it was on page 57. So here is the examples that they show. So you can just do stamping of great big flowers on your card. They've got the 2 sizes here shown. Then they have, and this is this little one that I showed you that they have on the card base, which is just cute as can be. But then they have this. So this one is going to take a little time. I'm not going to lie to you. It's individual, but they have the cutout in the flower petals. And you can use this.
I can see why they were asking about the rectangular ones, because look at those.
Yeah, it's showing the cutout though. It's actually this piece, and they're just showing that it'll cut out in here to make this image. So you can make bows for packages. They've used this little flower for, I think this would be cute on gift sacks. This is one of our little mini pizza boxes that they have here that they've done. So it does look like rectangular, but that's just the paper that they cut it out because it actually fits right inside here.
That's kind of cool.
Plus then you also have some cutouts on leaves. So it is, I mean, it is actually kind of, I would say this maybe isn't so much for a beginner crafter, maybe avid to a casual crafter, but this was really not complicated using just the blends on here. So it does have some versatility. I did think it was a really pretty set. When I first saw it, I thought, I don't know, because I like to do, I'm kind of a clean and simple type of card gal, but I will say this was actually a really nice little set.
It was.
And if you purchase the stamp set and the dies together, they do give a 10% discount. So be sure to use this number instead of separately. You get a 10% discount. So it's $44 for the whole thing instead of $17 and $32. So you do save 10% there. But, and if you attach it to...
There's a bunch of people needing this set now.
I'm sorry, you guys, but that's my job, is to demonstrate and show you what it does. So you will see some more things coming from me. I cannot wait to do something with this little guy. I think this is going to be a cute little add-on to this. All right, that is my show this evening. We do need to do a drawing. So how you get into my drawing, I put the tickets in here. I have actual little tickets with your names on them. Is you share this video to your wall, and then I go through and I look for who all shared, and I put the tickets in here. So Bill is going to draw, let's draw two, because I have two of these cards to give away, my example one and then this one. So
well, D in there.
Draw another one at the same time.
I got two.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Okay, Sonia De Silva.
De
Silva?
De Silva? Yeah,
De Silva?
Sonia De Silva. Or is that how you say it? I don't know how to say that. But please send me your, I've seen you on here before. Please message me your mailing address and I will send you out this card.
And Lucy from Colorado.
Is this the Lucy you were talking?
That was the Lucy we were talking to.
So how do you say this? It's Lucy...
Juhas?
Juhas?
Juhas from, she's just
maybe
west of Denver.
Maybe it's one of those silent things that we don't know. But
There's
Lucy, if you're still watching, you have won one of these too. So if you would send me a mailing address, I will get that into the mail for you tomorrow. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and watching me every Wednesday night. I do appreciate it, and for spreading the word. I'll be back here on Friday for my Piccadilly Parfait. Yes. Have a great evening. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.